Our gut controls more than just our digestion. Yeah, that's true. It influences our mood, our stress levels, and even how clearly we think. Sounds strange, right? Welcome back to Fresh Earth Living. I have an interesting topic for you today, the link between your gut and your mental health. You might have heard about gut feeling. Well, it's more than just a phrase. Today we'll learn about this connection and how poor gut health can affect your mental well-being. Also, how the right food can help you feel better both physically and mentally. Subscribe to our channel for more such useful videos. Let me see you on the other side of this brief channel intro. We'll start with the idea that our gut and brain are constantly talking to each other. This is what scientists call the gut-brain connection, or in simple terms, gut feeling. But how exactly does it work? Before we understand this connection, let's first look at some important terms related to this concept. First, the gut-brain axis. Consider it as a highway that allows your gut and brain to send signals back and forth. For this, it uses a complex network of nerves, some hormones, and even some chemicals. The most important nerve in this network is the vagus nerve. This one acts like a direct line between your brain to your gut. So when your stomach feels upset, your brain gets the notice, and vice versa. When you are stressed, your gut feels it too. Now here is where it gets even more weird. Your gut has its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system, also known as the second brain of our body. This system can work on its own to handle digestion, but it's also constantly chatting with your brain about what's happening inside your body. Another important term to learn here is the gut microbiome. Inside your gut, there are trillions of tiny organisms like bacteria. These are mostly good bacteria that help keep everything in balance. This microbiome isn't just important for digestion, but also for your mood. So how is everything connected here? Well, it might sound strange, but 90% of serotonin in your body is made up in your gut. Serotonin is a hormone which reduces depression and makes you feel happy. So, if your gut isn't healthy, it might affect the amount of serotonin that your body produces, which can lead you to feel anxious or down. Imagine this as a line of communication between your gut and brain. When your gut is balanced and healthy, those messages are clear and positive, making you feel good mentally. But when your gut is inflamed, those messages get scrambled or negative, leading to stress, anxiety, or even feeling down. Now that we have understood this connection, let's also see what happens when your gut isn't in the best shape. You might be surprised to learn just how much poor gut health can mess you up. Let's start with gut imbalance. Your gut maintains a specific balance between good and bad bacteria. But when the balance is out, meaning there are more bad bacteria than good, it causes something called dysbiosis. This can lead to inflammation in the gut, which then triggers inflammation in the brain, which has further been linked to problems like anxiety, depression, and even memory issues. Let me give you an example. There's been research showing that people with irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, which is a gut issue, often also deal with anxiety or depression. It's not a coincidence. When your gut is inflamed and out of balance, it can send those stress signals right to your brain. Hence, if your gut health is suffering, your mental wellness is likely to suffer too. When talking about gut health, it is important to know about the role that diet plays. What you eat can either help keep your gut healthy and your mind happy, or it can throw everything out of balance. There are certain foods that can actually support both your gut and your brain, and we'll look at those now. Let's start with the good foods first. These are the foods which help your gut and nourish the good bacteria in it. This keeps inflammation down and makes sure that gut-brain connection stays strong. Prebiotics. These are like food for the good bacteria in your gut. These are just like fertilizers for your plants. You can find prebiotics in foods like garlic, onions, bananas, and asparagus. Probiotics. These are the actual good bacteria you want in your gut. They help balance things out and keep the bad bacteria from taking over. You can find probiotics in fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. High fiber foods. Fiber is another big one. Fiber helps keep your digestion moving smoothly and feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Whole grains, fruits, veggies, and legumes are all high fiber foods that can really support both your gut and your mental health. Omega-3 rich foods. Omega-3s are healthy fats that reduce inflammation, not just in your body, but also in your brain. Foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, flax seeds, and walnuts are great sources of omega-3s and are known to support brain function and improve mood. Now let's look at the foods you should try to avoid if you want to keep your gut and mind in good shape. Sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut and can lead to inflammation, which we know isn't good for your brain. Plus, a sugar spike might give you a quick high, but the crash afterwards can leave you feeling anxious, tired, or moody. Sugary foods like sweets, chocolates, cakes, biscuits, ice cream, etc. contribute to this cause. I have a couple of videos which explain this concept in more details and would suggest you to watch them for a better understanding. I will leave links in the description. Processed foods. These are often full of preservatives, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients that don't do your gut any favors. Consider fried foods, energy drinks, artificial sweeteners, sausages, nuggets, refined grains, and many other pre-prepared meals. They can throw off the balance of the bacteria in your gut, making it harder to keep inflammation under control. Drinking too much alcohol can irritate the gut and damage the good bacteria. It's one of the fastest ways to disrupt your gut-brain connection and leave you feeling off. Alright, we now know which foods can help or hurt our gut and in turn our mental health. But let's also look at some other practical tips you can start using right away. These are simple changes you can make in your daily life, small and manageable changes that can add up over time. First up, start with small changes by making some easy swaps in your diet. Nothing that you have to overhaul overnight. Add probiotic foods to your routine. Try including one serving of probiotic-rich foods in your daily diet. It could be as simple as having yogurt with your breakfast or adding some sauerkraut to your salad or sandwich. Increase your fiber intake. Add more fiber by eating whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. For example, swap out white bread for whole grain bread, or snack on carrots or an apple instead of chips. Fiber helps keep your digestion running smoothly and supports your gut's good bacteria. Try to limit processed foods and sugary snacks. Instead of reaching for a candy bar when you want something sweet, grab a handful of berries or an orange. The natural sugars in fruit are a better choice for your gut. Another great way to improve your gut and mental health is through exercise. Stay active. Regular physical activity doesn't just help keep your body fit, it's also fantastic for your gut. Exercise has been shown to increase the diversity of your gut bacteria, which is a good thing. Plus, it can help reduce inflammation and lower stress, which, as we have learned, is key to keeping both your gut and brain happy. You don't have to hit the gym for hours to see benefits. Just 20 to 30 minutes of activity a day, like walking, biking, or even dancing, can make a difference. Finally, we cannot talk about gut health without mentioning stress. Manage your stress. When you are stressed out, it can seriously mess with your gut, leading to problems like indigestion, bloating, and even gut imbalance. So managing stress is super important. And how do we manage stress? I have some simple tips here. Practice deep breathing. Take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. Deep, slow breathing can help calm your nervous system and reduce the effects of stress on your body. Try meditation or yoga. These practices are great for both mental clarity and reducing stress levels. Even a few minutes of meditation or a quick yoga session can help relax your mind and improve your gut health. Get enough sleep. Sleep is the most important part, and this is when your body heals and repairs itself, including your gut. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to give your body the rest it needs to function at its best. We covered a lot today. The health of your gut is closely connected to your mental wellness. By keeping your gut healthy, you are for sure supporting better digestion. At the same time, you're also giving your brain the boost it needs to manage stress, stay focused, and feel balanced. Once again, I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more tips on natural health and wellness. And also, if you've got any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, take care of your gut, your brain, and most important, take care of yourself.